Hello. So, I wanted to update about my reviews going forward. I do not remember and don't want to really listen to myself in order to find out what I've said about games in the past so far. Basically, consider all games up until this point. I'll probably do a blog post about them when I get to it. I know I'm still behind on the blog post thing. I still haven't touched it because I am terrible. Well, it's really that I have no time to do everything. I want to play games, I want to watch movies, I want to read books. There is not enough time in the world. But when I get to it, which I will at some point, my hope is by summer. That's basically the place I've put myself. By the summer, start working on the blog, kind of. At least start getting caught up on it. I've put some stuff on there. Anywhere. That aside. Concerning reviews, I want to not put them at the end of Let's Plays going forward. I did that with the Prince of Persia thing, mainly because it was like on my mind and I'm lazy. But moving forward, I'm not going to do that. I will make a separate video, and I want to have like a format of sorts for it. Basically, I'm open to any questions about a game and can always do a follow-up video or can just comment. I don't know exactly. I think what it'll be is like if I get enough reviews over time, I'll do like a multi question answer video thing. But my goal with the format of the video is I want to talk about how long it takes to beat the game, approximately. And I want to talk about completion requirements, how achievable they seem, whether I went after them or not. There are ones that are attainable and ones that are just you have to become one with the game for, and that's a bit much. And even if that's not the case, there are games that I just don't feel like completing, but they might be worth completing if it's your thing. All right. I'm going to talk about what kind of game it is, obviously. Talk about how the gameplay works, I guess is a way to put it. And then talk about how I feel about it and whether I feel it's worth buying. Oh, excuse me. I do not know why. I'm just so burpy all of a sudden. Because I've been looking online concerning a game that I'm currently playing, and I realize sometimes there are weird debates about how long it takes to beat a game. And it was a strange conversation because the majority of the people were wrong. It is definitely a short game, and the person that corrected them was right. And then I also want to talk about if the game has multiple endings and how to attain them. If it wouldn't take too long. There are some that just have way too many endings, and I'll just briefly touch on it. I'll touch on what I think are worth going after, let's put it that way. Because that's the other problem with the game that I'm currently working on. I cannot find a single person talking about how to get the true ending. Because there are two endings for the game. There's the base ending from where you beat the game, and then I guess you go back in? I'm winging it. I haven't beat the game yet, but I can tell that that's the basis of it because there's clearly a format for how the game's played. And I'm just like, okay. Anyways, other thing I'm going to talk about in each review, I'm going to talk about if I know games. Obviously, the more games I play, the better this will come out. Similar games. Games that I feel like might be technically worse. And if you like them, you'll definitely love the one I'm talking about, for example. Or ones that I feel are a better version of said game. Like, for example, as much as I like that Prince of Persia game, I feel Disney Illusion Island is a better game to play. It's a lot more friendly with the puzzles and platforming. And it straight up lets you know ahead of time about what you can turn on to help you assist wise Plus, I don't know what it is with games like that that make you keep going back and leveling up and stuff. That's like the newest thing now. You have to grind to make yourself strong enough to move forward. I don't like doing that. I don't know. I don't know what it is with me in action games. I don't want to grind in an action game. I'm like, why am I doing this? Hey, that's just me being gripey though. That's why I didn't really hold it against the game. I guess it's just like the thing now. I don't know. But some of those platforming sections to get items were ridiculous. I don't know. I'm starting to just talk about a game and be off topic. Anyway, that's how I want to deal with reviews moving forward. I'm still going to continue doing Let's Plays kind of the way I've been doing them. Stream it, then upload it. I do need to get that back into schedule somehow. I kind of got sidewinded because I've been playing these games from Gamefly, and I'm just like, oh, I like this game. And I have a problem once I start a game that I'm into, I can't seem to put the thing down long enough to do anything else. It's something I'm going to work on. Let's put it that way. But I will be picking Let's Plays back up. Plan is to do Scarlet, then Violet. And I'm going to make Violet kind of a challenge run of sorts. I'm just going to focus on getting whatever starter I pick, and then Violet-only Pokemon, which will be like Charcadet because it has a Violet-only evolution item. And then there's like specific Pokemon that were like unique to it. There's enough that it would make a solid enough team to take out gym leaders. If I need to just skip past gym leaders long enough to find these Pokemon, it'll be fine. The main thing I'll be doing with that version is going for the false swipe and trying to get a Pokemon that can do it, if that's possible. It's something I gotta research. I don't know if there's a Pokemon that can use false swipe that's exclusive or is one of the starters. It might be a case of just throwing Pokeballs and hoping to catch. Whatever. Anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, that's the next Let's Play I'm going to focus on. And once I finish that, however long that takes, I will go back to Elden Ring and work on finishing it. The reason I'm postponing Elden Ring is I feel like that's one I need to wait until I'm not playing multiple games. I need to like sit there and just specifically streamline playing that game, level grinding, getting good at the combat system, and getting through it without playing something else that takes away my talent to beat the bosses somehow. I don't know what it is with me. Whenever I switch between different games, sometimes I suddenly forget how to play them. And then after I finish it, it'll be back and forth between Winter's Wish because I can't just play that straight through. My mouth gets dry after a while from reading out loud. As much as I love doing that, after a while I get tired. It'll be like back and forth between it and... Was there any other ones I started? Yeah, Resident Evil 4, that's right. The Resident Evil 4 remake. Because that game, I can always get back into the groove with some practice at the free merchant, waste your time shooting cardboard game thing. Which I finished, by the way, and found out that there are other places with more of it that are harder. Ugh. Besides point, who cares? Yeah, that's gonna be the deal with that. I'm gonna continue, obviously, doing random streams of opening Pokemon cards, and if I get anything that's like a collector's edition or something, I will obviously want to show that as well. I think the only thing I have coming is the Amazon exclusive edition of the Final Fantasy VII remake, part 2. What is it called? Rebirth? I think it's called Rebirth. Anyways, it has something specific for ordering it through Amazon that's not in the other versions that I kind of want. and I'll show that off. And I think I'm still gonna eventually at some point catch up with all videos and putting stuff haul wise without videoing it, just photos over on the blog whenever I get to it. Um, Outside of just the, unboxing stuff. Because I don't generally have collectible items. It's generally just where I got a bunch of stuff, be it stuffed animals or whatever. Like, for example, I think it's this month, the Wooloo Funko Pop comes out. But, I mean, I haven't really got anything that would make sense to just like video. It's not like it's collectible or anything. It's collectible to me because I like Wooloo, but that's about it. All right, think that's everything. Oh, because I wanted to make this update as brief as possible, which I'm not really succeeding at. But I'm pretty sure that's everything. I covered the reviews, the let's plays, the opening, unboxing things. Can't think of anything else, so hopefully that's everything. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the videos on this channel, and like, subscribe, comment. Those things are what makes YouTube happy or something. I don't know. That's how it works, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand the algorithm, and I'm not gonna pretend I do. Until next video. Bye.